What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be reacting to episode 1 from the Dirt documentary series. A lot of you have requested I react to this video, so we're going to get straight into it. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe. Over half of you that are watching my videos still not subscribed. Just hit the bell, it takes 2 seconds, and if you'd like to become a member on my channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. Right, I think there's like 4 episodes to this, so I'm hoping this is going to be good. A lot of you have requested it, so I feel like it's going to be good. So anyway, let's just get into it. I'm quite nervous. There are only 3 sports: bullfighting, motor racing, and mountaineering. All the rest are mini games. Oh. Okay.
Dirt sprint cars and midgets, there's nothing like it. There's absolutely nothing like it. I hop in this thing and it was just like I fell in love, you know, instantly.
Racing a sprint car, when you first get in it, it's mean, it shakes, it doesn't idle around very nice. Like it's just everything about it says that it wants to hurt you.
Great.
Just intense. From the start of hot laps through the end of the feature, sprint car racing and dirt racing in general is just intense.
You factor in myself and Justin and Larson and these guys, we're not scared of that.
Okay. Preach. I would be.
This is Dirt.
Okay, bring it on. I'm excited. That looks very peaceful.
Every January, the motorsports world descends upon Tulsa, Oklahoma for the biggest, most competitive midget race of the year, the Chili Bowl. Over 300 of the best drivers from all disciplines go head-to-head for 7 days, culminating in a championship race where only the fastest 24 remain. And only one driver can win the most coveted trophy in all of short track racing, the Golden Driller.
Oh, okay. This is so crazy to me. Like, they don't do a lot of things like this in the UK. So seeing people do this, I'm like, wow.
2 or more, just be ready.
Get me over there. Like,
so watch our workers and listen to your radios.
I don't think I'm going to stop saying it during this reaction, but this is just so mind-blowing to me.
I can't wait to get into the race.
Especially coming from like F1
my helmet on
to this.
Get away from talking to people. As much
I love
as
it though.
I like spending time around race fans and stuff, I can't wait to get in the car just to focus and just to get like this calming quietness. I am Kyle Larson and I drive race cars for a living.
Love that.
So I was 14 when I started racing sprint cars in Northern California.
14?
I split time between Indiana and California in 2011, following the USAC Midget Tour full time. Once the summer hit, my season took off.
Kyle Larson, 2010 Classic champion.
5 or 6 weeks into it, I had some of the top drivers coming up to me saying, I've never seen car control like this. It's amazing, you know, this kid is 14 years old. Where did he get this?
Oh my god, look at that
It
footage.
seemed like I won every big race that year.
At Eldora, first time there to race, and he wins all 3 events.
I got goosebumps.
Won
Wow.
Midget, Sprint Car, and Silver Crown. That night was when my career kind of exploded.
The smoke goes away on the Larson car. So now he's racing Jeff Gordon for second.
I was going to say, whenever I watch NASCAR, he seems to be always like in the top 5.
Just seems like an overnight sensation. Everybody is all of a sudden saying who in the heck and where did this kid
Wow.
You know, and he was 10 or 11 years old. I made a comment about, you want to make it to NASCAR? And he said, I'm going to make it to NASCAR.
What was the conversation there with Jeff about Kyle?
Oh, he just was giving me some advice there. He was pretty proud of me. I'm sure there were some things I could have done differently on that restart, like he was telling me.
I can bet you that when Jeff Gordon decides to retire, he'll give him a little more advice.
The 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson.
Wow.
Tell us about where that started.
You know, going back to him saying, I'm going to make it in Cup. And he did. Just what he said he, could do.
Folks, thank you so much for being here.
Love that.
Again. Give it up.
Manifestation. That's what that is.
Thank you.
Firm believer in that.
You going out tonight? I think I'm gonna go out Wednesday. That's gonna be my big night.
You had to do 100 races this year, right?
I think I'll be close to it, yeah.
Wow.
If I did everything that I could have, it was like 130.
No way.
I feel like I'm probably the only one that can really judge competition level between dirt and NASCAR because I do it all. I race dirt sprint cars.
Oh, the noise.
Midgets. Dirt late models.
Kyle Larson goes quickest spin.
Cup cars.
Wow.
Grant up to 6, 11.553.
What? Like, that's crazy. The wheels are coming off the track. Absolutely mental.
After that loud pedal interview with Kyle Larson, I mean, Justin Grant's being thought of as maybe the guy that knocks the king off the top of the mountain this year. He's coming in with as much hype as he has before.
Justin is very meticulous about what he does. He takes notes on everything. We'll be making small incremental changes that are just minute, and you think, why are we doing this? Makes him feel
I love
better,
that though.
makes
Someone
the
that's
car go
really in
faster
their
when
element.
He feels better.
Perfectionist.
I've always seen Justin as this quiet guy, and I never knew Justin Grant really that well, other than he was just a good race car driver, and he has his headphones in and just stays really focused. We both grew up in Northern California.
And I was kind of the best kid at Chico, and he was like the best kid at Red Bluff. And when we'd end up at the same racetrack, it was always kind of the thing of who was better and who was going to come out on top.
A showdown. I like it.
His career has certainly taken off, and I feel like we're still pretty competitive when it comes back to it. You don't get to race at scale a lot of tough cars until Saturday.
I would love to go to the States to see this.
To kind of see where you stack up in race conditions.
It's going to happen. I'm going to manifest it.
Probably going to be racing.
I've never ever been to the States.
I always loved this race just for the sheer
But I want to go
star
see
power.
like IndyCar,
Where
NASCAR,
else
dirt
do you see
racing.
This diverse of a class of race car drivers from both the open wheel
Again,
world, the
I'm
NASCAR
gonna just have to
world,
manifest it.
all
It's
coming
gonna
together.
happen.
The best race car drivers here at the Chili Bowl in their respective divisions coming together and getting to race.
I want to know what like their average speed is going around the small track. Someone let me know in the comments. Because they're going really fast around this tiny oval.
Justin Grant's on cruise control early here in this race, setting a very, very strong pace.
Oh! Not the
You
slow
don't really
mo.
see Justin Grant crash much, but he's always living on the edge. Justin is just a very aggressive but smart racer.
Like we're both fairly ruthless, we're both aggressive, and we're both willing to do what it takes to win the race.
And there's lookout Kyle Larson.
2-for-1 special for Larson. Thank you very much as he rip roars around.
Yeah, this restart's going to be huge. How fast can Justin get away?
If Justin's going to win this, he's got 3 great whites just sitting right on his tail.
I'm getting nervous now.
Here we go, back to green, 11 laps to go.
That's one of our goals every time Larson's at a track is we want to beat Larson.
When you're in those moments where Larson's sliding me and throwing big bombs at me, in his position, I'm sure he's, okay, I'm going to throw these bombs and keep pressuring him and see if I can rattle him. That's kind of the goal, get the guy to run faster than the car wants to be
You
run.
just know
and
that
to
you've
force a
got to be
mistake.
good, like, when someone's goal each time you come to the track is to beat you.
So I was able to get somewhat close to Grant and start throwing these Hail Mary, kind of fake sliders at him, just to really try and pressure him into a mistake, enough for me to clear him on one of them.
Grant up top, Larson. Whoa! Doesn't
Wow.
quite pull it off as they come out of 2.
Getting
Line
so
it up again
close.
for turn 3. Larson running with reckless abandon with 3 to go.
It's always intense racing with him too, so we weren't going to leave each other hardly any room.
2 completely different lines, and Kyle's selling out, trying to make something happen.
Is this going to go wrong or not? I don't know.
Every time we race with Larson, side by side, it's memorable.
It's Grant down the back straightaway. Now that's
Wow.
Bell coming in on him.
Yeah, Bell making a late race charger, coming to the white flag right here. Justin Grant's the leader. Kyle Larson's going to try and come and get it.
Larson with the bomb of the berm in turn 1 and 2. Can't quite get it.
Oh!
Back to the loud pedal. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Larson, one last haymaker. Will it stick?
Oh, that shot. Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
They almost touch it. Grant holds on to win the Vyrock.
Wow.
Justin bringing a hot rod to Tulsa.
And Larson with the thumbs up saying, I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, they know what's at stake here.
It was a
That was
great
crazy.
race. I can respect a loss when it's a good race.
Champion is Justin Grant.
Kyle an opportunity to beat us there, and he didn't take it. You don't get a lot of breaks like that. We got one Monday, but we need to be better come Saturday.
Always finding little things there. Perfectionist. In the best way possible though. Like I'm so in awe watching someone who is so passionate about something.
Larson does do a great job at playing the games, and he's one of the best at the racecraft aspect of racing.
Both teams are lines up at 1 and 2, and Larson took a couple bombs at Justin and called.
In years past, I was just full bash all the time. If I was going to win a race, it was because I was faster than everybody there. I had very little like racecraft. It took me a lot longer to figure out that side of the game.
I'd known of Caitlin for a long time, obviously, because her brother, Brad Sweet. I've known of Brad Sweet before I ever started racing. That's my brother-in-law.
He races your brother a lot.
Pisses me off.
Why?
I'm competitive, and Kyle's really good, and Brad's the underdog when I am watching the two of them race each other, so I feel like, you know, you gotta root for the underdog sometimes.
I know Caitlin's got a beer here somewhere, so she's ready to shot.
Oh yeah, she's asking for it. She's gonna crack this thing. Talk about a dirt
Wow,
track
I
ride.
love that
This is
though.
Awesome. In victory lane. Oh yeah, down the hatch.
I told Kyle, when you win a NASCAR race, I'm gonna shotgun a beer. Kyle won at Dover in 2019. They caught me on the boomerang camera shotgunning the beer in the corner, so it kind of took off from there.
The entire crowd is gonna go wild with her.
That's iconic.
The beer of choice in victory lane.
The fans, I mean, they would cheer louder for her than me.
Wow.
It's a fun, playful, you know, tradition.
Now, every race that I go to, every dirt race especially, I have multiple fans come up to me like, "Where's Caitlin? I'm gonna shotgun a beer with her later." And
I tried to tell them I can't
God, it's like
work
the shoey.
and get drunk all night.
Can we get a shot of Caitlin? Where's Caitlin? Caitlin, turn it on!
Wow.
My hero! That's what I'm talking about.
I aspire to
she
be
made
like
her own
that.
T-shirt.
Shotgun Sweetie is what they started calling me. Sweet is my maiden name, so that's kind of how that got started.
Perfect match for me because I'm really busy racing.
Yeah. Match made in heaven there.
I think his car looked even more stable than yours.
Yeah, one was probably running more throttle in the center.
It blows me away when I hear Kyle after a race describe it.
When I'm trying to get wide open, I lose all right retraction. I can never get from the center all the way to the next corner.
How does he retain that when with all that other stuff going on?
Yeah,
how
it is
do you
like
remember those little moments?
We
Mesmerizing.
obviously all respect Kyle, and what he does in a race car is pretty damn incredible, and we'll probably never get to see somebody like that again, at least in my lifetime.
It amazes me how analytical he is. I sometimes just scratch my head and and say, how does he remember all that?
Honestly, I think everybody's kind of confused or in awe of it. I still am. I think it's just a gift from God, honestly.
It's like I get to the gas and I spin really quick, and it like gives me that feeling that my right rear is over the cushion.
Kyle's the real deal, and you know, he makes speed everything he gets into. He's fun to watch. Not so much fun to race with. Because I want to win. I want to win, and he's really good at winning.
He is fast, and his cars are fast, but what impresses me the most is how aware he is of where you're going to be.
As there's Larson in the 01, threading the needle.
Wow. That was impressive.
At times you feel like the guy's got eyes in the back of his head when you're racing against him. It's pretty impressive, and it makes him very, very hard to beat.
If you can beat Kyle right now, then you're beating Kyle Larson in his prime, right? And if you can beat Kyle Larson in his prime, then you're doing something.
As Kyle Larson flexing his muscle in qualifier 4.
Kyle Larson and Buddy Kofoid lead him into 3 and out of corner number 4. Green flag, we go racing. Larson, textbook, into 1 and 2. On the bottom of the racetrack, down the back straightaway he goes, putting Kofoid into chase mode early on in this race.
Wow, the dirt just flying up everywhere.
This chess match has just been brilliant. Here comes Kofoid again. Around the top, and he got him down the straight away. And he got to the bottom, too. Can he hold it? He bikes it up. He does not.
Wow.
Kofoid, your new leader, with 5 to go.
Look at how much the car is like moving around. Oh my god.
Got out of the gas, and that's going to allow Kofoid to scoot away.
Now Larson gets a chance to try to run the top and come back around it, but it's so far around. Can Kofoid be good down low? Kofoid.
Oh. Jesus.
Larson's gonna try it just like he did in the Vyrock, throwing everything he can, the kitchen sink at Buddy Kofoid.
Gonna get it right here. He's gonna clear this. Big bomb down to 1 and 2.
Oh my god. Whoa!
Kofoid turns back underneath. Buddy Kofoid holds into the 3 and 4. Larson back to the top.
Can Kofoid hold off the best in the world? And it's Larson dropping back another spot.
Oh
Larson
no.
lost the spot to Wyndham. Now he's got to scramble to get back into a lock-in position. Wyndham down low. Larson up top with 1 to
Come
go.
on.
This is Kofoid's, but this is about the lock-in on the final time around.
Larson, the haymaker to
Okay.
1 and 2, trying to get the lock-in spot. Wyndham bites off the cushion, but through 3 and 4, Michael Buddy Kofoid's gonna get himself a prelim win here at the Chili Bowl National.
Wow.
Despite
That was
coming in
intense.
second place, Larson is still locked into the Chili Bowl feature as they take the top 2 finishers.
Kyle definitely handles losses well. There's been, you know, a few, well, Chili Bowl 2019 was not good.
Oh
One more
dear.
lap to go. Larson to the bottom. Bell within a car length.
That's like my worst racing memory ever.
Bell entered turn 1 and 2. Larson low. Bell down there. Banging wheels. Final set of corners. Final time. Larson in. They bang again. But Bell steals it at the line.
Oh, that was not good. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah, that was a painful loss.
You don't want to talk about that.
No, he left me. He left me at the motorhome because I said something stupid. I said, "Why'd you let Bell pass you on the last corner?" Probably not the best thing to say. I guess I'm not used to him being that mad or upset about something, but that was one of those, that race is so special to him. I guess I just didn't realize that.
But Bell steals it at the line.
That's been the
Oh,
only
no.
race that's ever kept me up at night. For a few nights, like I could not sleep, just replaying it over and over and over and over in my head.
But Bell steals it at the line.
It was painful, like seeing his happiness. I was kind of getting honestly burnt out on Bell beating me in the same equipment.
Wow.
And apparently he knows how to do some Cyclone Donuts as well.
That Chili Bowl, I had it kind of made up in my mind that that was going to be my last one with Keith. Like I wanted to move on and start my own team with Paul Silva. I mean, he is the best. I'd wanted to do that for a while. It's just a big risk and kind of, you know, if it doesn't work out, I look kind of dumb. The end of 19 off season leading into 20 Chili Bowl. With that car behind me was just, I mean, the greatest midget stretch that I could think of the last couple decades anyways. We went 9 for 11, I think, in that car. 9 wins in 11 races. Our worst finish was 4th. But other than that, we won every race.
It's a nice piece of
pretty
art, though.
much dominated everything.
Destiny fulfilled for Kyle Larson.
Maybe I should paint one of these. I paint F1 cars.
When he
Maybe I
won the
should.
Chili Bowl in 2020, I realized when I
Do
saw
some dirt
the
cars.
tears and the emotion, I definitely knew how special the Chili Bowl and that win meant to him.
Little rivalry now that you're sitting behind and watching him win?
Doesn't matter. It's just another guy.
Thank you.
It's all about going home.
Cool.
With that drone,
Okay.
You know? It's like nothing else. I mean, there's guys been around here for 20 years and can't get it.
You're there for a job. You're there to take other people's money. If you're not fully present, you're not going to perform as well as you should in the seat.
Not lighting up. Said my not lighting up? Do we have another battery? Okay, so we got no power regardless of which box is in, right? Okay, so we got to have something down at the battery, right?
You know, on the way to staging, I flip switch on, no lights come on.
Oh, no.
Hey, my not lighting up.
If we don't solve that, the car will not run. Not making it out is a very real and the probable outcome.
Just everybody get Bob, get out of the way. Lacey, get in here. You know what you're doing.
I think everybody that knows Justin Grant would say he's very particular.
Yeah, I'm a giant pain in everybody's ass. It's been pointed out that I maybe am a bit of a control freak.
Yeah, well, he has to be. When he's not a control freak, things go wrong, he gets hurt, he doesn't win. It's just better when he does it because you have to have that level of control and you have to be so in tune like he is.
Somebody put a voltmeter on the battery and see if the battery's got power, then start working our way up.
At that point, I was very stressed because we did not know what was wrong.
That's some of the moments I live for. I love show that happens in racing.
Hey,
Do you live for that?
We got something right here.
Broken wire.
We got broke wire.
We had to put a new end on the wire, put it back
Different
on the
things
switch.
float.
Even once we found
Different
it,
people's boats.
I'm doing it in the seat
I need a Phillips screwdriver.
and holding parts of my mouth, and there's little tiny screws there that, you drop a screw and you're probably not finding it,
That one's ready to fall off.
and then the whole thing is kind of off the rails again.
I need a pair of pliers.
Seems very intense.
I got pliers.
Are they going to get it going again?
Okay, we're gonna have to roll here. We're up next.
At Chili Bowl, there's no time. There's 300-400 cars in the building, and they don't care who you are, and they don't have time to wait on you. Lacey, she's basically like they're finishing buttoning the side of the car up, and she's riding on the Nerf bar down onto the track as she's buttoning up.
There's nothing more rewarding that you were this close to not making it, but you figured it out and got it back together just in time.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Wow, commitment.
Good work, guys.
How much pressure do you put on them to win?
I put no pressure on them to win. They put enough pressure on themselves.
The pressure
What a man.
the Chili Bowl
Love
puts
that.
on you to perform every single lap, for me, that's what
If you're already
makes it
feeling
so
pressure and then you feel
different from
everybody
the
else's
other
pressure on top of that,
races. He really is
It's not a
expected
good road to be on.
go to the Chili Bowl and deliver. And if you want to be in a top-notch ride, you have to continue to deliver every year.
Qualifying race number 2 is due up next year on Driven to Save Lives qualifying night here in the arena.
As Wiedemann and Burgers lead them off into corner number 1. We're green.
Go!
Wiedemann's got the edge going through 1 and 2. He's bringing Boyles with him. Grant got a little piece of tire there, and Grant's going to use a whole lot of tire. Up and Boudreaux's right up and over the wall.
Yeah, you don't think he's in a hurry. And Grant quickly now to the back bumper of Boyles. He'll go top shelf in 3 and 4. A long way around for Justin Grant. He's got the momentum into 1.
There's a lot of
How
speed
quick you
down
must
straightaway for Justin
be
Grant.
like
Down to turn number
moving
2,
the steering
quickly
wheel
up
because
to
you're
the second position
constantly
goes Grant.
Justin
going
Grant
round.
has caught Wiedemann. Justin Grant has passed Wiedemann.
Justin Grant looks like the fastest car on the racetrack. Once again, as he stretches away from Wiedemann down the back straightaway.
Quickly, the white flag already out for Justin Grant, who's in turns 1 and 2 for the final time. Healthy lead About a half straightaway over Bryant Wiedemann. Cushion checker flag, and Justin Grant stumbles at the line.
And lost it. Wiedemann beat him to the line by .234.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Oh.
his motor must have laid down. I don't know. It had mechanical problems earlier. That's totally my, like, Justin can do no wrong on the racetrack.
At the very last moment. No. I'd be fuming.
Camera guy Dean Mills speculating that maybe he thought the white was the checkered.
I think we've all done it.
Just a bad stage to do it on right here.
Absolutely.
It wasn't over? No, it wasn't over. I thought it was over.
No big deal. No big deal.
Oh no.
You know, in that moment, just a complete failure of awareness on my part, in my mind, has just thrown away our chili bowl.
Gosh, I can't imagine the like frustration and anger that he must be feeling right now.
Justin Grant's fate is still unknown after his critical mistake on the track. To win a Golden Driller, the Chili Bowl demands perfection. And this race is still anyone's game.
Wow. That was so good. So intense. I have no other words for it. I can always trust in you guys to recommend some good videos. And a lot of you had requested that. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get the reaction out. I tend to find that I have more time at the weekend to react to like longer videos. So each episode to this series will probably come out weekly. But yeah, I did really, really enjoy that. I love that I'm just diving in deep to more like various motorsports. And I think I've like found a love for dirt racing as well, which is great. I can't wait to watch episode 2. So with that being said, if you have any other videos that you'd like me to react to, drop them in the comments. I'm working my way through everybody's suggestions at the moment. If you did want to check out any of my other socials, they are all linked down below. And if you wanted to become a member on this channel and receive exclusive perks, you can also do that by hitting the join button down below. But I hope you enjoyed today's reaction, and I will catch you next time for the next one. Bye!